Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good, and your lives are going even better. Than that, we are going to be jumping into something a little bit different than my normal warehouse, than what we normally go to. I am more a death metal, symphonic, atmospheric, black kind of metal person, but I do fucking adore a lot of other genres of music too, so this is requested by Redfield Universe, and that they would love to see me break it down and just to see my opinion on it, to see whether I could figure out what the concept was going to be and all of that kind of shit. I have already translated one part of it as I watched too much fucking anime, so when I saw the Kozu, or however the hell you pronounce it, I know it means kill or murder or something along those lines. I know there's a bunch of words which can mean lots of other things, but that's a light basic translation of it. Either way, I am talking and jamming way too much. We're going to start off doing a full breakdown of the recorded, then we're going to jump straight into the live at Lunario, just so we can have the kind of like mix between the recorded breakdown and the passion behind how it's played live, and it's going to be amazing, hopefully. So man, let's just jump into this. It's going to be interesting to see this change from what I've been doing recently. We're going to pause it right there just for a second so we can start to analyse the first couple of lines. The first thing it reminded me of was the band known as Draw Queen. If you've ever watched Jim Sterling on YouTube, or his transition now, because he came out as trans, didn't he? So, but or she, whichever way. I'm sorry, I don't mean to misgender somebody and stuff like that. It's just not used to. I haven't watched Jim Sterling for a while, but that's literally what it reminded me of, like, you know, that kind of style of like Born Depressed and joking. It kind of gave me that kind of feel and vibe behind it. Don't know, that could just be a me thing, to be perfectly honest with you. But still, I'm going to dive straight into the lyrics. I'm not going to analyse the music and the singing so much until we listen to it a bit more to see how it goes with a bunch of other stuff with it. So, you don't really want to be like me, a false pretension of being complete, as in you don't really want to be like me, because inside that I'm just a little bit broken, a little bit misunderstood, a little bit twisted. You don't really want to understand what it's like to have blood on your hands, and you don't really want to understand what it's like to have killed somebody or to have hurt somebody, to have their blood literally on your hands. It could even be a sense where it's where they've just done something bad and they didn't mean to, and they just feel guilty for it, maybe. Either way, but I think this is more of like a pure murder type stuff, or thing, should I say. You don't deserve the throne, the crown is mine, and I really don't plan to resign. And she's obviously most likely jealous of somebody else above, or somebody who she feels overvalues, like who has the throne of where she wants to be. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, in bike gangs or the mafia or whatever kind of gang type of situation you're thinking of. I don't know why it's making me think of that, but that's what it's making me think of. And they're going to get the crown, and she's at the top, and people want to get her throne. And that's not really going to be happening, is it? So you don't really want to lose the fear. Dare to try and then suffer, my dear. As in, yeah, if you really want to try, if you really want to fuck with me or fuck with her, then you're going to have to suffer and probably get killed. Hence the kill or murder from the Japanese right there that we're about to go into, man. So let's keep going.
See the fact that I just can't be controlled by
going to pause away there just because there's a lot to analyse with this. It's interesting just to see how it's going. It's like, person's on a massive power trip, whatever they're doing specifically. The genre of music, it reminds me of a more modern version of progressive rock. Like, you know, we have progressive metal, which is all about space themes and weird stuff, and like with weird timings and weird drum timings and weird guitar timings. This is just like that, just a bit lighter, that's all. So yeah, I would imagine it's more a progressive rock, maybe, somewhere around those lines. I wouldn't know specifically, as I don't know the rock genres as well as I know my metal genres, but that's where I would really put it. And it's like, just with the timings that I'm hearing, it's what it sounds like, and yeah, I'm going to jump straight into the lyrics. And I don't want to destroy you. Open your eyes, because you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by. So this is interesting. This is where we start to delve into what's actually happening within the song. And I don't want to destroy you. Open your eyes. Like, it's about I'm assuming a guy who wants to control her, that she's the queen, she's on top, she's the best thing in her world. And there's a guy, a controlling guy, an aggressive guy, a fucked up guy, who's just trying to get control, trying to control her, trying to shove her from a throne, trying to get her to be number 2 to his number 1, and all of that pretentious bullshit that a lot of controlling asshole guys try to do. And I'm assuming this is where this is going, and then that I just can't be controlled by anything. But let's see you try. I am a machine, no emotion, a perfect scene for the murder queen. As in, like, if you do this, if you try to control me, if you try to bring me down to this level, my emotions are not there. I will literally rip your fucking head off. I will literally destroy you. That is literally what I'm assuming it's about. You can always kill what's immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. As in, like, you cannot kill her, you cannot get rid of her. She will just bury you. And she will always be there. She will always be immortalized in that sense. Like, she will always never bow down to that petty bullshit. Give me something worth living for. My words are what make everything burn. It's not something I like to conceal. So give me something worth living for. Give me something that's better than the pretentious bullshit that everybody else gives me. My words are what make everything burn. Like myself, if you watch some of my reactions where I give a more brutal opinion on something, my words can make things burn, literally, because I don't hold back. I say exactly what I think, and I don't give any kind of a fuck in terms of what people think or feel towards what I think, because that's my opinion, and that's exactly what she's expressing in this as well. It's yeah. I have no mercy, and I never will. Karasu, 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 as in, like, she has no mercy, and she never will. She probably never has, like, towards those people who try to force her to have that pretentious bullshit, to have that pretentious asshole, and just go through everything, man. I think it'd be awesome if it was more like a darker Karasu, if it was like a Karasu, 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 you know, really deep and dark and pretentious, and it would sound so fucking sick, man, either way. We're gonna keep going straight back into this, man. This is interesting. I'm enjoying it. Weirdly, I thought I wouldn't be enjoying the song so much, but I'm actually thoroughly enjoying breaking it down, so let's go.
It's not something now I do conceal. I have no mercy and I never will. Control.
that was interesting. Like, the solo was okay. Like, I'm used to a different genre of music, so I'm used to solos being like fucking over the top to nth degree. When I listen to a lot of fucking tech death and all this shit, man, so I'm gonna ignore the solo just because I enjoy the song. So like, I'm not used to the lighter genres of music. Like, I'm not used to like listening to rock over metal, so it's strange, but it's also interesting. But we can definitely hear in the way that she's singing, she's building it and building it and building it. She's literally making it go. Where with each verse, she's going more into more crazy, more insane, more crazy, more insane. You can hear it in her voice. You can hear it breaking. You can hear the little echoes of it. You can hear everything just kind of like breaking with each different thing. And then, as we go into the final verse, because we've already broken down everything else. And if you want to destroy me, you better open your eyes. So, as in like, it's literally, I think it's about, say, not domestic abuse, but going towards that point with somebody, going into a relationship with somebody, wanting to be with her and just wanting to make her suffer, to make her want to be second place, and just to have that really fucked up parts to it. It's kind of like the jumpsuit apparatus with Face Down. It's just like that. It's where it's about domestic abuse and stuff like that, and about wanting to hurt like somebody vulnerable. It's kind of like that, but this is about, it's a power song, it's a power trip. It's not about the bad side. It's about, you don't want to fuck with me, I'm immortal, I will fuck your shit up. Trust me, I am a machine, I have no emotion, I will literally destroy you. That is literally the whole point of the song, as in, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with any person in that situation. Everybody has that emotion aside where we can just snap to like that, and it's just over for that person. That was awesome, man. That was so fucking sick. I enjoyed it. But we still need to do the live version, man. We still need to jump into the live and just see how it's gonna go, man. Because I want to hear the passion live. I want to hear the fucking artistry. I want to hear everything. Now we don't need the lyrics up on the screen, because we've already analysed it. So we're gonna just fucking enjoy this. We're going to jump into it and we're gonna see what it's about, man. I hope you guys are still with me. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope that I'm doing a good job. If not, let me know down below in the comments and shit, man. So let's just jump straight into this.
You don't really wanna be like me. I'm lost attention, nothing with me. You don't really wanna understand what it's like to have blood on your hands. You don't deserve the throne, the crown is mine, and I really don't want to resign. You don't really wanna lose the fear. Dare to try and this above my dear. And I don't wanna destroy ya. Open your eyes, 'cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled.
Sorry to pause it in this part anyway, but still, I love that the drummer even sings, man. That's fucking awesome. That's so sick. It reminds me of a Maximum the Hormone. If you've ever seen their Death Note Season 2 ending song, the drummer also sings, man. It's so sick. I love bands that just have so much talent that everybody can sing, everybody has a part. They all play instruments, they can all do everything. It's so awesome to see, man. Let's keep going.
Eyes, 'cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but let's see you try. I'm a machine, no emotion, a perfect scene full of murder queen. Can always tell us immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me.
Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything while I'm on my own. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. It's just them doing that. Okay, it's totally fine. Let me see. Can I get like a good? There we go. That works. That was interesting to say the very least about this band. That was weirdly like I didn't like the solo so much in the recording, but in the live it sounded much better. I could feel the passion, during the playing. Like it's very difficult for me to try to explain it, but the way that I listen to music is like when I hear something, I can almost feel the passion. I can feel everything building into it. I can feel all of that going into it. I can feel all the little things I can hear. You can hear different things recorded to live. Obviously, you can hear different parts of the music, and it just kind of shows you both sides of a band to see how they're like recorded and how they're like live. So, say like a band like Lyrical, amazing recorded, fucking shit live, right? So, it's just one of those things. Like some bands just work, some bands don't. Most bands do, thankfully, and this band is one of those good ones that sound much better live than they do recorded, which is always a bonus because your live should always be better than your recorded. Your recorded should be where you start from, the live should be the very pinnacle. That's how I view it, so it's a very good way to do it. Like I already said, man, this song, I think it's just about somebody being like, you know what, fuck you, I'm not letting you control me. That's just what the song is about. And her vocals are interesting. It reminds me of the band Faith No More, with like, where it's just using very specific different styles of like singing. And it's kind of making it all work, like having that kind of insanity play within the vocal style. Just having the insanity play throughout the whole music, having this little strange progressive time signatures within it, and just kind of like having that rock style rather than going too heavy with it. And he made it within that one specific kind of like twisted weird style, and it works so very well. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was awesome, and I want to check out more. I think actually I want to see what more they've done. This was just the first. This was the start. Let's see where they go from here. Let's see what new stuff we can encounter from this band, man. Let me know what you want to hear down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, etc, 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 all of that bullshit. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm getting tattooed tomorrow, so if there's going to be a video tomorrow, I don't know just yet. Depends on how I feel after 8 hours of being tattooed, so have a wonderful day, evening or night. And I'll catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.